Hello everyone and welcome to the Influencer Barbie channel. We have Miss Barbie Roberts and I am Barbie's assistant. My name is Beverly and I am an adult Barbie enthusiast. Welcome to our Barbieverse. We create content for people who love all things Barbie as much as we do. So we're joined here in the Barbie studio today by Miss Cher Horowitz from Clueless, and we unboxed her in a previous video. I'll put a link to that up here. And the three of us have been totally bugging while we waited for Miss Dionne to arrive. So she is finally here. She arrived a few days ago, and we are going to do an unboxing of her here on camera today. So let's go ahead and do that. I have not opened her up at all. So first of all, slice through our label here. Pry open our box, and just as a reminder to always have adult supervision when using sharp objects. And there is Miss Dionne out of the box, and both she and Cher arrived wrapped in tissue paper. So we'll go ahead and remove that. I have a bit of a collection of tissue paper now from various Barbie dolls. We're going to have to figure out a way to use that in the Barbie house somehow. So here is Miss Dionne in her box, and her box is similar to Miss Cher's. Has her name up here and Clueless down at the bottom. And then we have the same images on the sides and on the back here. It says Barbie Clueless. Barbie celebrates the 30th anniversary of Clueless, the iconic 90s coming-of-age film that's totally a timeless cultural touchstone. Dionne gets major snaps for her chic, matching black and white plaid miniskirt ensemble, donning her fabulous top hat decked with ribbon and rose. This fearless fashionista takes her outfit to new heights. Edgy, chic, and confident, Dee is witty and cheeky, but also has an affectionate side that's fiercely loyal to her friends. With her bestie Cher on her cell phone speed dial, Dionne is outy and ready to make some buzz in Beverly Hills. So we'll go ahead and get her out of the box. We'll take a quick look at her. Now, Dionne also comes with her certificate of authenticity. And her stand. And she comes with the same stand that Cher does, which is this style where the doll kind of straddles the sides of it. It's not my favorite design, but this way the stand goes up between the doll's legs, and especially if the doll is wearing a long skirt, that will cover up the stand. And so then she's doesn't have a waist grip from the stand. So we'll go ahead and get Miss Dionne and her accessories out of the box. Oh, and here is the inside of the box. It's the same as the box that Cher came in with the pink plaid background. I'll have to figure out something to do with those. Alrighty, we've got Miss Dionne and her accessories out of the box here. So let's take a look at the hat that she comes with. Now it is plastic, it's somewhat flexible. So, and let's see if that will fit on her head. It doesn't go all the way down, but I mean, that's how Dionne wears it in the movie, is kind of sitting on top. So I don't know how well that's going to stay on her. And like Miss Cher, she also comes with a cell phone from the 90s. Has a cute little heart up here. And it doesn't have a hand bracket, just like Cher's. So we're going to have to get some poster putty so that Dionne and Cher will be able to call each other while they're in the hallway during passing period. Alright, so let's take a look at Miss Dionne. And so her face is the Brooklyn face mold. And she looks really good here. You don't see any pixelation. Oh, and we can even see Dionne's nose ring right there. So that is a good attention to detail. And I believe her earrings can be removed. Yes. And she has a darker lipstick than Cher does, and you can see her teeth. She has brown eyes, and like Cher, she is on the Gigi with high-heeled feet body, which means she has articulation at the head, the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist. She does not have articulation at the waist or torso, and she can move her leg forwards and backwards, but not out to the side. And also articulation at the knee, but not at the ankle. And her blazer is also held in place by two little prongs. We'll remove those. And she is also wearing knee socks with the same shoes that Cher wears, which are these platform Mary Janes, and they're really cute. Got a nice little buckle here. I don't know how well you can see that detail. And they're split at the back. The socks for both Cher and Dionne add a little bit of bulk. So I think Dionne's shoes actually fit over these socks a little bit better, so they might be a slightly thinner fabric. And the soles of her platforms are textured, and they have a little Barbie bee logo. And her blazer is removable. And it is not lined. She does have a little label here. It says 2024 Paramount Pictures. And she wears a black and white plaid mini skirt. Cher's has some pleating in the front, but Dionne's is more of a flat front skirt. It does Velcro in the back. she wears a little red, kind of a sweater vest. And hers does not have buttons in the front like Cher's does. I'm gonna have to check the movie and see if that's accurate to her outfit that she wears. Any excuse to rewatch Clueless. And she is also wearing a bodysuit, which makes it a little bit easier to put her skirt on over and not be too bulky and have a t-shirt that she'd have to tuck in. And that also velcros in back. So we have, with the two bodysuits for Cher and Dionne, we have some good additions to our Barbie undergarments collection. And Dionne, I didn't mention, she has micro braids for her hair. And Dionne wants to remind us that she does not wear polyester hair, unlike that cheap Kmart extension that she found in Murray's car. And one thing I noticed, Dionne has sort of a shiny layer here to her legs, and it's kind of uneven to her right and left leg, and I'm wondering if that is really what she's supposed to look like, because I did not notice this before. Her socks are actually held into place with a little bit of putty, and it seems like the skin under her socks is also that shiny coating, and her arms also seem to be. So I wonder if my Dionne actually is not supposed to have legs like this. Comment below if you also ordered the Dionne doll and if her legs are the shinier or more matte texture on your doll. I'm curious as to whether Dionne is really supposed to have that on her legs, especially since this is kind of visible underneath her skirt. It starts, or it goes down to a level below her skirt. So, and that seems like Mattel really probably did not want for her legs to look like that. Okay, we'll get her back in her blazer. And I believe I said this when we were putting Cher back into her blazer. Always be careful with your doll's fingers, especially for these long sleeve tops, because they can get caught in the hems of clothing and damage or break your doll's fingers. I've heard that for vintage Barbies, that does tend to be one of the things that happens to a lot of them, is damaged fingers and hands. And one thing that can help is to put your doll's hands into a plastic bag, like the corners of a sandwich bag or a Ziploc bag, and that makes it a little bit easier to slide the clothing on over. Maybe I should take my own advice and do that while we're dressing the dolls on camera. There we go. So here's Miss Dionne. And we'll put her on her stand. I think it goes like this. Like I said, this is not my favorite style of doll stand. There we go. And Cher says that Dionne is her friend because they both know what it's like to have people be totally jealous of you. And they are both named after famous singers from the past who now do infomercials. Let's see if we can put Dionne's hat on. There we go. And give her her cell phone. We need to get some putty so that Cher and Dionne can call each other while they're in the hallways. So let us know in the comments below, did you pick up either Cher or Dionne from this Clueless collection with Mattel? And have you received your dolls, first of all, and what you think of them? Or if you're planning to order Cher or Dionne, I believe they're both still available at Amazon, and I'll put a link to that in the description below. But let us know what you thought of these dolls. Personally, for the price, I would have preferred that the dolls come on made-to-move bodies instead of the Gigi with high-heeled feet. I understand that both Cher and Dionne are wearing their high-heeled Mary Jane platforms, but it's nice to have dolls with more articulation, especially if you want to be able to pose them, to take pictures or make videos of them. And especially for the price, I think that they really should have come on the made-to-move bodies. So that's my complaint about this. And I really would have liked it if we got some more accessories for the price as well. So both dolls come with their cell phones from the 90s, which is a cool accessory to add here. So it will be perfectly in keeping with the 90s movie style for any pictures that we want to take. And I do like their outfits and the fact that they've got the bodysuits and the socks to go with their outfits. And then Cher only comes with the learner's permit and her backpack as her other accessories. And Dionne only comes with her hat, which is totally cool hat, but it would be nice if we had some additional accessories for Dionne. Well, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to be part of our Barbieverse, and be sure to ring the notification bell. It really does help our channel to grow, and once we hit some subscriber milestones, we plan to have some fun giveaways. And if you would like a chance of getting a shout out in an upcoming video, just comment below with the hashtag #InfluencerBarbie. Or for this movie, comment with hashtag Clueless. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in our next episode here in our Barbieverse. Bye-bye! Dionne, would you call me selfish? Not to your face.